Hey, what's up? Haven't made a video in a while, but I don't even know what date today is. Tuesday. What day is today? Today is February 26th. It started snowing Sunday night, and the power went out. It was kind of cool. You know, here where I'm at, we don't get much bad weather, so you can see how much snow there is on the roof of my car there. So we got like a foot, which around here causes everybody to instantly crash their cars, and the power to go out through the whole county. Anyways, I think they said there was 30,000 people without power. I still don't have power, and so this was Sunday night, and today is Tuesday, so it's like going on day 3. I did get a call saying they hope to have it on by 8 o'clock tonight. Imagine it's pretty cold, because we have gas heat, so with no electricity, the furnace, you know, it doesn't fire up. So it was like 55 degrees this morning. So anyways, I got it up to 57. I'm gonna go see if I think there's power on the rest of the town, so I'm gonna go over there and see if I can get something for heat. And anyhow, so it's kind of cool. I thought I saw lightning during the snowstorm. You know, like, this is a foot over 3 days, so it's not like it all came down. It did come down pretty heavy, but shoot, I've been in Denver before. They get more snow than this in an hour, and their power doesn't go out, so I don't know what's up with that. But there's a lot of trees down. I guess they all froze, and I don't see any around here, but I know there's one down the street. Maybe I'll film it. I'm gonna venture out, see if I can get some heat there, and if I see something cool, maybe I'll film it along the way. Anyways, I have no way to upload this to the internet because you know, no power, and I just happened to notice my camera still had some battery juice, so I figured I'd make a quick video. We'll see how this goes. So I figure I'll make a couple of quick tips, because like I said, my part of Oregon, they don't know anything about snow. Like I said, we're 3 days of power outage with a foot of snow. Anyways, so I figure the rest of the country probably knows all this stuff, but apparently around here nobody knows. So if it's gonna snow, you're in Oregon, good idea to just take your windshield wipers and pull them up as soon as you see the snow come down. That way you don't have to worry about your windshield wipers getting broken when you decide to venture out in your vehicle there. And don't do this. I don't even, because it only snows like once a year for a day. I just use my rake and gently scraped it off. Don't do that. Get a proper tool to do that, piece of plastic or something. Also, you want to take the snow off the hood of your car, because if you don't, when you're driving, if you get some speed, sometimes that snow will just flip up and plaster on your windshield. Also, it's a good idea to scrape a little bit off the top so you don't have constantly water dripping down when you're driving around. Little things like that. The reason why you get the snow off the sides of your vehicle and stuff is because it'll actually freeze on there, and you can't get your doors open if you're not careful. So it's kind of funny, we can survive 6 months of rain, but 1 day of snow and we're down on our knees. Anyways, just keep making more info as I go along. Oh, there's a little branch down. So I got a lot of that stuff going down, and it probably hit power lines and knocked them all down. It's kind of weird that the dead old tree that should have fell down didn't fall down. But anyways. Alright, here's a couple tips for you. CBs are useless unless you know somebody else that's got a CB. Nobody uses CBs anymore. But get yourself a little police scanner. Learn how to use it. The batteries last on these new ones a long time, and they're easy to charge. And you can find out what's really going on. You know, I get a call every 15 seconds saying another tree down, send dispatch this location. You know, you got a big old pile up here and there. You can kind of really get a good feel about what the real situation is, and they were totally unprepared for this. And by how much chatter is on all the emergency channels, you can get a good feel. Like right now, it's really down. They're in recovery mode. I think they got most of the city up. and they're kind of like moving on. They don't really care about the outskirts too much. I'm just on the edge of the city, even though I'm in the city. I'm not considered part of the city, even though I'm in the city. It's a weird county city thing, and so I don't get as much attention as the city does, even though I'm in the city. Anyways, so it'll probably be, well, the rest of the city's got power. I probably won't have it till tomorrow. And anyways, I'm not whining, I'm just telling you how it is. We'll see what goes on there. Quick tip, again, this is, everybody's going, oh, everybody knows that, but in Oregon they don't, at least not in my part of Oregon. Parts of Oregon that get snow, they probably know all this stuff. When you're driving, do not stop unless you absolutely have to, because when you stop, your car will, the weight of your car will cause the snow to melt underneath your tire a little bit, and you'll just spin, and you'll become one of those guys stuck. I see a lot of people courteously stopping on a hill to let somebody walk out in front of them or something, and they don't realize that they just stopped and they're not going to get started again, and the car behind them doesn't know any better, so he stops too. So then you got 10 cars on a hill all stopped because some guy in the front decided to stop for no good reason, and now they all stuck and have to get tow trucks to get them out. So don't stop unless you absolutely have to. I mean, I'll even run stop signs and stuff if nobody's there, you know, because it's really, the thing to do is just slow extremely down, and you look ahead of time, and half the time nobody's out driving when it's snowing that bad, or that much snow, and if there's nobody there, just coast through it safely. But if you stop, you're just going to be another guy they're calling a tow truck for. Anyways, thought I'd pass that on. Alright, made it to Walmart. Luckily they had some power. They did a pretty good job. The city, what they did is got the hub of the city has power, so that, like, the hospitals and stuff like that, you know, fire department, things like that, which is a pretty smart move. And then now they're worrying about the houses and stuff. So anyway, so it's nice that Walmart has power. It's near the center city. So I picked up this stuff. If you ever, I like the kerosene lamps or the oil lamps, because not only they provide light, they put out a little bit of heat. That's what they look like right there. And but these wicks are hard to find, and I was surprised they had a bunch of them. They're only like $1.25 or something, so I picked up 2 of them because I needed one anyways. Got myself a coffee pot. It's one of those percolator kind. Probably people don't know how those work anymore, but they're, because everybody's got drip coffee. Drip coffee tastes better. But you can just fill that with water, put a little coffee in there, and it'll bubble up and make a pot of coffee for you. You can do that on my propane stove. And they had I was surprised they had these candles in there. They're only a couple bucks. Get 12 little ones. Those are always nice to have. And I picked myself up a extra lighter, because I got a couple, but I don't smoke or anything, so I don't need a lighter that much. So I'm always kind of looking for one. Anyways, I had one, and I need, you know, I figured I could use it. Anyway, enough rambling there. Car's working pretty good. Got heat, and gonna venture back home there. All right, Home Depot's got power. It looks like this street lamps are on. So when I was saying don't stop in the snow before, you know, if the road looks like that, you can stop. It's, if you're over in the snow, that's where you don't want to stop, because you'll get, you know, split. But you know, if it's got pavement, even though there's snow on the side, you can stop and stuff like this. And again, it might seem obvious, but around here, I get people drive too fast in the snow when they shouldn't be, and they drive too slow when it's really good conditions. I mean, this is just like rain, although, you know, you need to watch for black ice, and that's a different subject. But anyhow, thought I'd just point that out. And hopefully, my big problem is I don't have any heat in the house, so I'm trying to get something for that. Well, kind of struck out at the old Home Depot. Kind of know, you know, something like that opens up, everybody's going to rush in there and buy everything out. There wasn't, and they don't have too much in the way of indoor heating things, you know, lots of electrical stuff, but I don't have power, so it didn't help me out. Anyways, guess I'll head on back home there. Alright, so here's kind of what's causing most of the trouble. See, like, this big old tree fell down? You can see the, it's hard for me to see through the camera there. You can see it's all split. right there. And luckily that's not on the power lines, it's on the like telephone lines and stuff. That's what's causing most of the trouble around here, stuff like that. Well, I made it back. That's about all. I'm gonna film probably for my adventure. Gonna fire up my coffee pot, make myself some hot coffee. I think, I don't know what they're gonna do at work. I don't have any power at work. I drove by there. I guess I'll drive in and see if they want to pay us for doing nothing. Anyways, you guys be safe out there, and if I think of anything else, I'll post it, but it's kind of weird because, like I said, I don't got any power, no electricity or anything. I just happened to see, so I got some power in this battery here in this camcorder, so I thought I'd make a quick little video there. Alright, you have a great day, and thanks for watching. Hopefully in the future when you see this, this is kind of interesting. I'll see you guys later.